Pop quiz. Which pathway is one way? Is it human blood flow, xylem, phloem, or lymph? Keep that in mind. We'll reveal it in a minute. Before we answer that, let's first understand how transport works in living systems. In this video, you'll learn how humans transport materials using the heart, blood, and lymph, and how plants do it with xylem and phloem. So what exactly are organisms transporting, and why does it matter? Transportation is basically a supply and trash system. Cells need oxygen and nutrients delivered, and they need carbon dioxide and other wastes carried away. Now that we understand the purpose, let's look at the system that makes this happen in humans. The heart is the main pump. It has two top chambers called atria and two bottom chambers called ventricles. Diagrams often show blue for low oxygen blood and red for oxygen-rich blood, even though real blood is always red. To make this system easier to follow, let's simplify it with two key rules. First rule, blood enters the heart through the veins. Second rule, blood leaves the heart through the arteries. Let's track one blood cell. Coming back from the body, low oxygen blood travels in veins into the right atrium, then drops into the right ventricle. The right ventricle pumps that blood out through an artery to the lungs, where it picks up oxygen and drops off carbon dioxide. Now that the blood is oxygen-rich, let's follow it back. Now oxygen-rich blood returns to the heart through the veins, enters the left atrium, and moves into the left ventricle. And from here, the final step of the loop begins. The left ventricle pumps blood out through arteries to the entire body. Cells take the oxygen, and the blood becomes low oxygen again as it heads back. Notice there are really two loops. One loop to the lungs and back, and a second loop to the body and back. That's why humans have double circulation. Before we move on, let's clear up a common misunderstanding. A common mix-up is thinking both sides pump to the whole body. The right side mainly sends blood to the lungs, and the left side sends blood to the rest of you. And here's why the left ventricle has thicker, stronger walls. It must push blood through the entire body at higher pressure, not just to the nearby lungs. But blood doesn't just stay inside vessels. Some of it interacts directly with tissues. At tiny capillaries, some liquid part of blood seeps out to bathe tissues. This fluid is called tissue fluid. When it enters lymph vessels, it is called lymph. Red blood cells usually stay inside because they're too large. So, what happens to this leaked fluid? The lymphatic system collects that fluid and returns it to the bloodstream through veins. Along the way, lymph nodes act like checkpoints, where white blood cells help trap and destroy unwanted invaders. So far, you know blood enters through the veins, leaves through the arteries, circulates in two loops, and lymph returns leaked fluid back into the blood. Ready to lock it in? Tap the link for study guides and flashcards on this topic, so you can keep learning without missing a beat. Now let's switch to plants. They move materials using vascular tissues, mainly xylem and phloem. Just like in humans, different pathways have different roles. Xylem mostly moves water and minerals upward. Phloem moves food like sugars, and it can flow upward or downward depending on where the plant needs it. Xylem is built from tube-like cells, including tracheids and wider vessels. Together, they form pathways that water can travel through, like a connected straw system. So how does water actually move through these tubes? Water starts in the soil, enters roots, and moves upward. The biggest driver is water loss from leaves. When water evaporates, it creates a pulling force that tugs the water column up through the xylem. Xylem isn't a muscular pump. Most of the movement happens passively because evaporation and cohesion do the work. So xylem tubes can be mostly non-living structures. Now, let's compare that with the second transport tissue. Phloem looks different. Sieve tubes have tiny holes at their ends, so sugars can pass cell to cell, and they stay alive with help from companion cells right next door. Here's the basic push-flow idea. When a leaf has extra sugar, the plant uses energy to load that sugar into phloem. Water then enters from nearby xylem, raising pressure. That pressure pushes the sugary sap toward places that need it, like growing roots or developing fruit, where sugar is unloaded and water can move back. Going back to the pop quiz from the beginning, xylem is the one-way path, mainly moving water upward. Phloem can go in both directions, depending on where sugar is needed. So the correct answer is B. To recap, humans use the heart's double circulation to send blood to lungs and the body, and lymph returns leaked fluid through lymph nodes. Plants use xylem for mostly upward water transport and phloem to actively move sugars to where they're needed. Now that you've watched the video, let's see how much you remember. Head to the link in the description where you'll find Quizlet content made just for you.